You've come to fight as 3 men. And 3 men you are. What will you do without freedom?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Godly Potential YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be talking about a very interesting topic. This topic is chakras, specifically for beginners. Okay, this is just a crash course on chakras. Okay, it's understandable that you're interested in chakras because when I first got into this spiritual path, you can say, I don't really call it a spiritual path because we're all spiritual beings, so everything we do is spiritual. But when I first got into this movement, the main thing I was worried about is chakras, mainly the third eye, but it was chakras, astral projection, spirit guides. Okay, but chakras was definitely a main focus. I would always look up how to decalcify the pineal gland, how to open the third eye, whatever. So I understand the reason why you're looking on the webs, on the internet, for chakra videos. Okay, as well as back in my old job when I was in the military, when I made it obvious, or just pretty much made it known that I was into this stuff, a lot of people came up to me and they would ask me, yo, how do I balance my chakras? How do I align my chakras? It's funny too. These, like, a lot of left brain people, so they would only come to me and talk about this stuff when they were drunk, right? When their awareness is lowered and they want to be more open about it. I'm like, yo, I see what you're doing. Like, dude, I want to get into it. Like, so they would always ask me about the chakras, and I would pretty much give them a little rundown on it, the gist of it. But anyway, this video is about chakras. So let's talk about chakras. Now, what are chakras? Chakras are spinning energy vortexes, okay, within the energetic body. There are 7 main chakras that we focus on here in the Western world, and they're all in the center. They run in the center of your body, starting at the root of your spine to the crown of your head. They run down that line. Okay, now each chakra corresponds with either a gland or organs within the physical body. Okay, I'm going to talk about which gland corresponds with chakra when I get to that chakra. But right now I'm just going to talk about basically what color represents, what function it represents, and what gland or organ it corresponds with. However, I will be reading from the book Liberator's Guide to Becoming a Conduit for Freedom. The book I wrote just because I talked about chakras in the book, and I don't want to forget anything. So I will be reading from this book. Okay, so let's get right into it. 7 chakras. First chakra sits at the base of your spine. This is called the root chakra. Okay, this chakra corresponds with the reproductive organs. So if you haven't reproductive organ issues, that could be the cause from a root chakra imbalance. Okay, but anyway, its color is red. What does the root chakra, what does it control? What does it govern? The root chakra governs surviving. Okay, your fight or flight response, your your security, your basic living needs like survival. Okay, and basically just it's the foundation of the chakra system. Okay, it's the first one that we acknowledge, and it's the base. That's typically where you want to start it when you work on the chakras. Start at the bottom, work your way up. Okay, now when this chakra is in balance, it often results in depression, loneliness, disloyalty, and no will to live. Okay, that's the root chakra. Okay, then we move to the second chakra. This chakra is pretty much where your waist is. Okay, if you were to lean over where that crease is on your waist, okay, below the belly button, that's the second chakra. It is called the Sacral Chakra, okay? Its color is yellow. No, disregard. Its color is orange, okay? Now, the Sacral Chakra, the Sacral Chakra corresponds with the adrenal glands, okay? That pretty much regulates the immune system and metabolism, okay? Now, what does the Sacral Chakra govern, okay? The Sacral Chakra deals with your emotions. Love, connection to others, compassion, the way you carry yourself, and the way you express yourself. This is all the Sacral Chakra, the second chakra. Like I said, its color is orange. Now, if this chakra is imbalanced, it typically manifests as dysfunctional relationships, an inability to love, okay? Lack of compassion, infertility, and extreme jealousy. The opposite is true when it's balanced, okay? That's the second chakra. All right. Then we move up. The third chakra. This is the solar plexus chakra. This chakra sits right above the belly button, below the rib cage, okay? Or you can say the solar plexus, okay? This chakra corresponds to the pancreas, which regulates your metabolism, okay? The solar plexus chakra deals with vitality, self-esteem, self-love, courage, and confidence, as well as that willpower, okay? That will. Now, if this chakra's in balance, this could result in a lack of confidence, self-esteem, lower self-esteem in social settings, problems with hierarchy, aggression, and an inability to make friends. That's the third chakra. The fourth chakra, center of the chest. Its color is green. This is the heart chakra. Okay. Now this is the part of, if you're into Christianity, this is the part that some esoteric teachings say that this is where Jesus resurrected from. Because you got the three lower chakras. It's like your lower nature. The heart chakra is like the cross, okay? Or not the cross, the parallel beam across, going across the cross. Then you got the three upper chakras, okay? So once you get this heart chakra open, this is the first chakra. This is the first higher chakra, okay? But like I said, its color's green. This is the heart chakra. It sits at the center of the chest, pretty much in the heart area. And this chakra corresponds with the thymus gland, which regulates the immune system, okay? And this chakra deals with love. Clearly, it's the heart chakra, okay? Love of all things, being people, animals, and the earth, okay? It also deals with expressing your emotions, compassion, empathy, and personal fulfillment. Now, when this chakra is in balance, it results in heartache, depression, no patience, emptiness, and dependency of people. Okay? That's the fourth chakra. Fifth chakra, since the center of your throat, it's the throat chakra. Its color is blue. Okay? Sometimes you'll see it as a light baby blue. Sometimes you see it just as blue. Okay? But it's the throat chakra. This chakra corresponds with the thyroid gland, which regulates body temperature and metabolism. Okay? Now, this chakra governs expressing yourself, okay, and speaking your truth, as well as getting things or getting epiphanies pretty much. Things are starting to make sense. If you had a previous experience, you look back on, oh, okay, things start to click, okay? It also deals with listening to others, pursuing your goals, out-of-body experiences, and being a responsible person. But mainly, I attribute it to speaking your truth, okay? Recently, I would say probably a year ago when I got out of the military, this chakra opened up so fucking much because I began to really put out these videos, and throat chakra opened up like a motherfucker. Excuse my French, but that's just me expressing my throat chakra. But anyway, if this chakra is in balance, okay, it shows it as the inability to express oneself, okay? A person with an unbalanced throat chakra will be continually dominated by others, or too talkative and aggressive instead of assertive, okay? That's if it's in balance. That's the fifth chakra. Moving up, third eye chakra, or the Ajna chakra. You might have heard it being called. Its color is typically purple. Some say it's what's that color? It's let's just go with purple, okay? I don't know the other purplish bluish color, if you can think of it. That's basically what it is. But this chakra corresponds with the pituitary gland, okay? Now, a lot of people, when they try to open the third eye, and they try to decalcify the pineal gland, which corresponds with the crown chakra, and the pituitary gland, which corresponds with the third eye chakra. But you can just pretty much do that just by getting rid of fluoride in your diet or in your toothpaste and whatnot. But moving right along, it corresponds with the pituitary gland, which produces hormones and governs 5 previous glands. So this gland, the pituitary gland, governs the 5 lower glands, okay? So it's important, okay? Now, the third eye deals with dreams, visualization, emotional intelligence, insights, intuition, and spiritual communication. Now, when the chakra is in balance, this can manifest in being in la la land pretty much, like just all in your head. You're up in your head's in the clouds, like way too much. Okay, you can't even calm down. You're ungrounded. Okay, it can result in paranoia because you can be communicating with some higher entities, some higher beings. Okay, it can make you paranoid. It can result in fear, overwhelming spiritual contact, no dreams, and confusion. That's if it's in balance. Okay. Now, moving up to the 7th chakra. This is the last one within the 7 main ones we do in the Western world. This is the crown chakra. It's on the crown of your head. Now, its color is sometimes white, and it's sometimes like a lighter purple color. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the color. Excuse me. So, third eye, another color it's deemed as is magenta. Okay, because it's like a cross between blue and purple. And sometimes people will say the crown chakra is like a lighter purple, or it's white. But this chakra corresponds with the pineal gland. Okay, which regulates biological cycles of sleep, or such as sleep. Okay, the crown chakra deals with higher wisdom. It is pretty much your connection to the divine, to the higher self. Okay, it's where the soul enters the body at birth. Okay, that soft spot on a baby's head. It's mainly because the skull is developing, but also that's where the soul enters, as well as here, as well as here. Okay, but it deals with your life's purpose, joy, enlightenment, spiritual liberations, and liberation from ego. Like when some people experience ego death on like psychedelic experiences or whatever, to tap into that crown chakra. Okay. Now, if this chakra is imbalanced, this could manifest as anxiety, apathy, and unorganized life, no meaning, and a lack of fulfillment. Okay? Those are the 7 main chakras. Okay? Now, like I said, that's just a basic rundown of the 7 main chakras. It's basically where they're located, what they govern, and how they manifest if they are imbalanced. Now, when it comes to the chakras, if you want to work on the chakras, it's always wise to work on all the chakras opposed to just one. Because a lot of people, like me for instance, when I first got into this, like I said, I wanted to, my main concern was third eye, how to open the third eye. So I would do meditations focusing on the third eye only. I wouldn't care about especially the lower chakras. Pretty much, yeah, I wouldn't care about no other chakras except for third eye and the crown, because I wanted some spiritual contact. I wanted some spiritual revelations, you know. I wanted to astral project. I wanted to soul travel. So, if you're going to work on the chakras, be sure to work on all of them at once. Start at the base, work your way up to the crown. Okay? Now, the reason I told you the colors of these chakras is because you can also help these chakras out or rebalance them by something that's called color therapy. Now, some places you can go to, some studios where they will have lights with certain color light bulbs. I don't know what kind of light bulb, but they will have different color light bulbs pretty much representing all 7 chakras. And they will have them aligned with where your chakras would be located in the body. And you would lay on this table, like a massage table, that would have the lights over you, and it would work on the chakras. So color therapy can work not only with those lights, but also with the foods you eat, as well as the colors you wear. Okay? If you want to activate a specific chakra that day, or wear that certain color, it's going to work on that. It's going to bring that out of you. As well as eat fruits and vegetables that are the same color as the chakras, right? Want to work on a root, eat some beets, right? They're red. Eat some red apples, okay? Anything else red. Want to work on the sacral, eat some carrots, eat squash, eat some pumpkin. Work on the solar plexus, lemons, yellow apples, whatever else you can find that's yellow. Heart chakra, anything green apples, right? Granny Smiths, broccoli, pretty much any greens. Okay. Throat chakra, it's blue. You got some things called you got blueberries. There's not many things that's blue, but blueberries. There you go. Third eye, like I said, it's purple. You got some things called goji berries. That's one of the things I bought because, like I said, I was trying to work on the third eye. So goji berries are like purple. Pine cones or pine nuts, for the third eye as well as the crown. And that should pretty much do it to help a little bit with the chakras. Now, it's another video to work on each chakra individually and different techniques and things you can do, certain mudras and mantras and stuff. But I might make a video on that later down the line. But that basically is the gist of the chakras. That's a basic rundown of the chakras. Now, I will say this though. One thing I did learn about, if you want to activate the third eye or decalcify the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, like I said, I mentioned it. You want to limit fluoride within your diet. Now, what is fluoride? Fluoride is something that comes in most toothpastes, right? It was introduced to humans basically in concentration camps to keep the people, the prisoners of war, or the prisoners in these camps, basically docile and passive. So they put fluoride within the water and they would drink it, and that resulted in that. And over time, it decalcified the pineal gland. But nowadays, there's water. I mean, there's fluoride in the water systems. Okay, there's fluoride in the toothpaste, as well as just the water in the toothpaste mainly. Now you can alleviate that by getting fluoride-free toothpaste. You can stop drinking tap water if you do. Get some spring water. Make sure there's no fluoride in it. Mainly you want to get alkaline water. As well as, if you can, no, I don't do this, I don't go to the extremes, but if you can, get a shower head that extracts fluoride from the water, because water can seep in your skin like that as well. Okay, I mean the fluoride can. If the water's hot, your pores open up, the fluoride still gets in. Okay, now I heard once, I don't know how true this is, I'm pretty sure there's some truth to it, but that is kind of the reason why a lot of people get ashy, because it's the fluoride within the water that makes them pretty much ashy, because it's like kind of calcifying everything. But I digress. That's basically the rundown of chakras, though. 7 main chakras: the root, the sacral, solar plexus, the heart, the throat, third eye, crown. That's the basic rundown of chakras. If this video was helpful, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you feel like this video can help others, be sure to share it. If you got any questions, just leave them in the comments. I would definitely get back to you. No question is a stupid question. Okay? But there are stupid people asking questions. But if you're watching these type of videos, I doubt you're stupid. But, yeah, if you haven't already subscribed for more. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.
You've come to fight as 3 men. And 3 men you are. What will you do without freedom?